Hi, my name is Afiq Shami, and today I would like to present about introduction and clause 48. For introduction, clause JKR 203A is a critical component in the suite of standard form of contract developed by the Public Work Department's Jabatan Kerja Raya or JKR of Malaysia. This contract serves as the foundation for managing and regulating construction projects commissioned by government bodies. Clause JK 203A is often used in contracts for major works, providing detailed provisions and guidelines to ensure fairness, transparency, and efficiency throughout the project lifecycle. This clause specifically addresses aspects such as the scope of works, contractor responsibilities, payment terms, variation orders, and dispute resolution mechanism. It aims to strike a balance between the interests of the employer and the contractor, minimizing potential conflicts and promoting smooth project execution. By defining rights, obligations, and procedures clearly, Clause JKR 203A contributes to achieving successful outcomes in public sector construction projects.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Khairul Ikun bin Muhammad Nazri. Now I want to present about the content. The JKR 203A is a standard form of contract used in Malaysia for public sector construction project. It outlines the term and condition between the employer, typically the government or a government agency, and the contractor, the party responsible for carrying out the works. The contract is widely used for large-scale public works, and it ensures that both parties have a clear understanding of their rights, responsibilities, and obligations. These are 5 clauses that we chosen for contract and estimation project. Clause we choose is 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Alright, let's talk about clause 46. First of all, what is clause 46? This clause provides guidelines to ensure proper access to work areas, tools, materials, and facilities for everyone involved in the project. It includes access for the 3 main groups. The first one is the superintending officer, with along authorized personnel who need to inspect, supervisor, and perform other duties. Second, contractor, subcontractor, and supplier, responsible for delivering, installing, and fabricating materials. And the third one is storage or preparation of equipment and materials, whether on site or at external location. Now, why this important? Clause 46 ensure that works progresses smoothly without interruption. It does this by facilitating access for necessary tasks. For instance, it enables the smooth delivery and preparation of materials, avoiding disruption caused by restrict access. It also helps execute tasks efficiently without delays, ensuring and timely delivery of the project while maintaining quality standard. So, when does clause 46 apply? It's relevant throughout the entire project life cycle. During the mobilization phase, it ensures access for setting up site facilities and making initial preparation in the construction phase. It guarantees continuous access for tasks and material handling. And finally, during the completion stage, it allows for finishing work, inspection, and site handover to the relevant authorities. In summary, Clause 46 is all about ensuring uninterrupted progress by providing the necessary access throughout every stage of the project. This is the key to keeping the project on schedule and meeting quality expectation.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Ifasfa and I want to talk about Clause 47. Clause 47 is basically explaining about subcontract or assignment in contract. The contractor must first get written approval from the employer or the superintendent officer. The main contractor is still fully in charge of completing the work and following the conditions of the contract, even if a portion of it subcontracted to the subcontractors. The contractor is still bound by the contractor's obligations. Assignments of the entire contract or any subcontracted part of it to another party is absolutely not allowed without the consent of the employer or superintendent officer. Superintendent officer or employer have the right to terminate the contractor with the contractor of if contractor with work with another party without the approval of SO or employer. Why this contract is important? It is because this clause ensures the standard of subcontractors with the approval of SO. This clause also prevents the losses of the employers. Clause 47 protects all the involved parties' integrity, quality, and accountability. This clause generally starts to apply in the tender phase, construction phase, until the handover phase in construction project life cycle (CPLC).
Clause 48. What is Clause 48? Clause 48 in the GKR 203A is about defects after completion. It is a common feature in Malaysian construction contracts. It is for any imperfection, defect, shrinkage or other fault. It is caused by materials, goods, or workmanship that do not meet the contract requirements. It is related to the design of the works if the contractor is responsible for the design. When failure to meet any other obligation in the contract, whether express or implied. Why clause 48? Clause 48 is the inclusion of provision for defects after completion in JKR 203A is essential to ensure the quality and durability of construction projects. This provision establishes a clear framework for addressing issues that may arise after project completion but remain the contractor's responsibility. When did we use clause 48? This clause will be used in the handover the product to the client in the construction project lifecycle (CPLC).
Clause 49. What is Clause 49? Clause 49 is unfulfilled obligation that ensure even after the insurance of the certificate of completion of making good defects referenced in clause 48.4, the contractor and the government are still obligated to fulfill any pending responsibility under the contract. This includes obligations that were due prior to the certificate's insurance but remain undressed. Why Clause 49? First, to protect the interests of both parties by ensuring that contractual obligations are honored even after formal stages like defect, rectification, or certificate as complete. Secondly, to clarify that ensuring the certificate does not absolve either party from fulfilling earlier commitments under the contract. Lastly, to provide a legal framework to keep the contract enforceable until all obligations are met. When is Clause 49? Firstly, after the issuance of the certificate of completion of making good defect. Secondly, until all unfulfilled obligations that exist before the certificate issuance are resolved. Lastly, for determining the scope of unfulfilled obligation, the contract remains active until such issues are addressed.
So now we go to the clause of 15, which is the suspension of work. So what is clause of 15? Clause of 15 permits work stoppage for a number of reasons, either framed by the employer or brought on by anticipated event. Unexpected site circumstances such bad weather or unforeseen ground conditions could potentially make moving forward risky or unfeasible. Suspension may also be required for legal or regulatory reasons such as failure to comply with safety regulation on permits. The contractor may be eligible for additional payments for expenditures incurred, such as material stoppage, storage, or demobilization and remobilization fees. So, why clause of 15 occur in the PWD Form 203A? This is because it offers a methodical way to handle unanticipated or urgent circumstances that arise during a building project. It also provides flexibility in handling designs, specification or unanticipated site conditions, allowing the employer to help work without violating the terms of the contract or delaying the project's completion date. Next, it also offers a methodical way to handle unanticipated or urgent circumstances that arise during a building project. So when does the clause of 15 can be used in the construction project? So at different phase of the building project life cycle, or we can call it CPLC, the suspension of work clause is required to handle unforeseen obstacles and control risks. Most frequently utilized during the execution phase, when problems like design modifications, material delivery delays, or hazardous site conditions may require pausing ongoing building work. Occasionally, be used close to project completion to address design changes, extra scope requirements, or quality assurance concerns prior to handover.